Hey guys, how you doing? It's Andy Elliott. Today I'm going to talk to you about gravediggers. A lot of you guys are probably thinking, man, what's a gravedigger? I'm going to tell you what a gravedigger is. It's exactly what it sounds like. A person that will put you in the grave. First, before I get into what a gravedigger is, I'm going to tell you 2 steps to changing your thinking and your attitude, which will allow you to push gravediggers away. Look, number 1 out of these 2 steps to change your thinking is going to be to fortify your mind with motivational ideas and thoughts. So listen, number 1, motivational ideas and thoughts have to be filtering into your mind nonstop. Secondly, it's to be selective and protective of the daily influences flowing into your mind. Do you have to protect what comes into your mind? Absolutely. Do you have to be selective? Yes. You get to choose. Do you want weeds in your brain? Or do you want good things growing in your brain? Everything inside of your head you control. You've got to be selective what you let flow in and flow out of it. Secondly, on the end of that, growing and maintaining the right attitude is as much as what we need to keep out as much as what you want to put into it. So it's not always about like learning more stuff and taking and bringing in new things. It's also about keeping things out. So some of you guys, you wake up and you're like, man, I'm going to watch a motivational video. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do some training. But you got already junk up in your brain. You need to get that out as well as bring new stuff in. That's what allows you to be a 1%er and be balanced. And if I can't talk very well, it's because I got the flu. But the deal is, 1%ers don't lay down. So we got to keep rolling. All right. So let's get into this. You must keep gravediggers away, okay? Gravediggers. Let me give you the definition of it, that we can kind of understand. These are forces we encounter every day that slow our processes, right? And they have the potential to wipe us out completely. We call them gravediggers because they have the ability to bury your career, your future, and ultimately bury you alive. These are people that we're talking about. These are things that happen to you that we're talking about. Wait till I get down to the end, right here at the bottom, and you're going to get something in you that literally it will change your life. Why? Because it's probably already costing you lots of money right now, and I'm about to get into there. Right under here, we're going to go into gravediggers. They're more comfortable. Listen, so who is a gravedigger? Right? It's a person that has the potential to bury you. It's a person that basically, they want to kill progress. They don't want to see you do better. But also, who else are they? They're right here. They're more comfortable with the old problems than they are with the new solutions. New solutions mean change. Gravediggers don't want to change. So when you talk about change, guess what? Change means growth. But guess what? They don't want nothing to do with it. Just to share with it. Could it be a cancerous person? A person that's always being negative? No, it may not even be a cancerous person that's being negative. It may just be a person who's unwilling to grow. That is another definition of a gravedigger. All right? Just being around gravediggers is poison. It's like secondhand smoke. Just being in the same room with somebody with secondhand smoke who's smoking, it could get you sick. That's how contagious it is. It doesn't matter that you're smoking the cigarette with them. Just the fact that you're letting them be around you, you're getting the second hand of the negativity. You can't be anywhere around it. Okay? Only hang around people who have the same, understand this, write this down. Only hang out with people who have the same values and attitude as yourself. Avoid everyone and everything else. Stay above it. Stay focused. Let me go into this last little part that I told you will make a giant difference in your life. All right, this is what I want you to take into factor here is that, look, you're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days. You're going to have positive times and you're going to have negative influences. So you got positive influences, you got negative influences. You're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. You're going to have highs, you're going to have lows. You're going to have ups, you're going to have downs. You're going to have to take this into factor in your life, but this is going to happen every day. But what I told you, what would change your life if you paid attention, is right here at the end. staying away from gravediggers 100%. Any of this, if this sounds like somebody that's in your circle, audit them right now and move them out, okay? Don't allow a 5-minute problem to ruin an 8-hour day. This is what I see happen so much in the car business. A 5-minute problem ruins an 8-hour day. And you end up giving up all your money that day because you can't get over some stupid 5-minute problem. Now let me explain this to you. You have two choices now. Now that we're at the end of this video, which is very simple, which is just another way to remind you that if you're going to the top, this person right here, they want to slow your progress. They want to put you in the grave. They want to bury your career. They want you from thinking, hey, this is going to be a career, to thinking that, oh, this is just a job and, what's the next step? What am I going to do next if this doesn't work? No, we're going to make this work. And we're going to train every single day and we're going to kill it. But I want to tell you this. Don't allow a 5-minute problem to ruin an 8-hour day. You're going to have two choices here at the end. What type of person are you going to be before we end this video? Are you going to be a performance person, okay? And you're willing to deal out all the tougher stuff, okay? You're willing to be tough. You don't fall for that 5-minute problem to ruin your day trick. And guess what? It pays better, and you get paid very well for your time because you know how to manage your mind. Or are you going to be one of the excuse people that when there's a 5-minute problem here, it does ruin your 8-hour day. You're running around making excuses. You're probably turning into a gravedigger. It's easy to make excuses, but guess what? It keeps you broke. Guys, everything in life is about closing, negotiating, overcoming objections, people knowledge, the psychology of selling. Guys, we train over everything. It's not always about what it is that you're going to learn next. Sometimes it's about what you're going to keep out of your mind so you are able to learn more and go to the next level. This right here is one of the common ways that I see us lose guys in our industry every single day, that if they would have been able to grind it out and stick through it for another year or two, they would have been making $200,000 or $300,000. But because they couldn't put the grind in, because somewhere along the way they let a gravedigger bury him in the ground, we lost a good one to an hourly job down the road. Guys, I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you never get the flu. And I will tell you, beware of gravediggers. Audit yourself, audit your circle, and I want you to think about how we end this out here. Don't let a 5-minute problem ruin an 8-hour day. Guys, keep this stuff away from you, and let's crush it. We'll see you in the next